Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe we're talking about my November favorites. I feel like it was just yesterday when I was sitting in front of my fireplace on the floor uncomfortably, but it was well worth it because I was sitting in front of my little pumpkins with our Halloween scene in the background. When I'm filming this, the upcoming week is Thanksgiving, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm in my feels. I have cried several times today. If you want to be in your feels with me, stay tuned because that will be my next vlog, so make sure you're subscribed and click the bell button next to it. I wasn't gonna film this weekend, but I decided that I can't be the only one who finds the holidays rough. So if you find them rough too, then maybe you will find some comfort in my upcoming vlog. Being that I have cried several times today, my eyes are a little puffy, I'm a little dark under here. Bear with me. We're gonna cover it up using all of my favorite products that I used in the month of November. This month, as a surprise to all of us, including myself, I have been wearing a lot more makeup than I have in months past. I've been wearing foundation. I don't know, I'm just craving like more makeup. I find it to be very therapeutic when I sit down at my vanity. I've been back onto my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear. I mean, honestly, whenever there's a time in my life when I just want foundation, this is always the best foundation. I'm in the shade Light 4.5, I believe. I will put everything down below. I take one pump, because while I do wear foundation, I don't wear a lot of foundation. And as you can see, I did just clean this, even though it looks disgusting. Please don't mind me. You can see that it's not runny. So it's a thick, it's kind of like a moussey foundation. While I love this foundation, I do like to make it a bit thinner. So I'm just gonna take Tilbury Collagen Superfusion Facial Oil. You do not need this oil, okay? It is not, I don't know. It's not all it is cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? Although I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't like love this oil, but I will take one drop. You can take whatever oil you have. It doesn't really matter. Mixing it up with my little spatula here. And then I take the leftovers and I just put it on my face. I'm gonna take my hourglass brush, buff this into the skin. Now the lighting might change. I can't really see. Kind of a dark day. The sun was out this morning. I don't know where she went, but it's okay. We all need to hide from people. I'm in the mood to hide from everyone today. I just, you know, like when you're in a rancid mood because you're sad, you're mad. When I'm like this, I need to be alone because I can't be trusted with my emotions. I just can't. They can come out the wrong way on various people. So I pick a little bit up and then I buff it into the brush. That gives a more natural look. While I am enjoying foundation, I still, like, I don't want to look like I'm wearing foundation, if that makes sense. So this is the foundation on. As you can see, there's a nice glow to my face, a little bit of coverage, but I would say this foundation is medium coverage. Adding a little bit of oil, it kind of like makes it light to medium because it kind of thins it out. So there we go. Now for coverage, I like to rely on a good concealer. I'm still using this concealer. It will not die. My Dior Backstage. You guys have seen this 1,000 times. I do apologize. However, y'all know me. I'm trying to just get through my things before moving on to other things. If you are someone that suffers from dry skin, I don't know what it is. Now in the cooler months, my skin is flaky, my skin is irritated. So I like to use a fluffier brush to just lightly, and when I say lightly, I don't know if you can see, but I am like gently holding on to this. Like if you were to come and try to take this brush out of my hands like this, you would just, it would come right out. Like that's how lightly I'm blending the concealer in. The reason being that because my skin is so agitated, it's really not that bad because I've been using some skincare products that we're gonna talk about, but if you just lightly go over the skin, you're not going to churn up any texture. You're not going to create any redness. So I just like barely am holding onto this brush, especially around my mouth because this is where I get very red. When I'm wearing foundation and concealer, I do like to go in with this brush that I apply my foundation with, and I'm not applying anything else. I'm kind of just lightly stamping over where the concealer and the foundation meet just to like kind of blend it in, make it a little bit more seamless. I'm not using a lot of newer products. I really, like, you guys know, I'm just trying to get through my products. So November wasn't filled with a ton of new products, which will be very illustrated by the fact that I have had this for a very long time, and I think this is the last time she is going to ever be on camera because look at my Ardell. Guys, I'm sad. They no longer make this, which, oh my God, this is the best like bronzer contour stick I've ever used. My one subscriber told me to depot her, which I might do, but I love how, I don't know if you can see that she's kept her shape like this the whole time. A little angle, oh my God, it's so good. At this point, I'm like scraping my face. So let's all say goodbye. Thank you so much. I've had this for like, I don't even know, guys. Honestly, I bought this when I started my YouTube channel, which may have been like 7, 8 years ago. Oh. And then I'm just using this Yensa brush to just blend as I normally do. Just patting everything into the skin. Again, if you have dry, sensitive skin, if you have textured skin, guys, you want to pat and you want to use light pressure. Swiping, it will blend things quicker if you're in a rush. Again, it will churn up any texture that you have. It will make your redness even more red. So I don't know. It's the winter, guys. Where are we going? Oh, where are we going? No, but seriously, where is everyone going? Because I'm really not going anywhere. So I'm just, take your time with your makeup, you know? We're just sitting inside all day anyway. Creating this like V at the tip of my nose, I don't know. Kind of like reindeer vibes, but with a bronzer rather than, you know, Rudolph's red nose. I don't know. I just find like it makes the tip of my nose a little bit less bulbous. Is that the word? Y'all know I don't know. I take whatever is left over and just put it into the crease of my eye in a lifting motion. And I just get close up with a mirror and I make sure that I really blended everything out. I've been craving a more like sculpted look. So I take my foundation brush and I just go underneath the contour that I just put on and kind of just lift it. If it came down a little bit too far, I don't know if you can see a difference, but even if it came in a little too much, I just go like that to give it a little bit of a lift. My wardrobe has really been consisting a lot of like these colors. I'm very into nude. I'm just really thriving in my autumnal clothes. I find that this color, this is like honestly the perfect all year round blush. I love this blush, one of my favorites, Tower 28 in the shade Rush Hour. It is like, it's peachy, so it can be summery, but also if you pair it with autumnal colors like oranges, greens, it kind of leans a little bit more orange than it does peach. It's so good though. So instead of trying to explain it, let me just show you. Again, trying to keep that more snatched face shape. So I've really just been concentrating on my blush in the back. Can you see where I'm putting that? Like a little C. Like bringing it to the tail of my brow and then just right underneath the outer third of my eye. What I love the most about makeup is that I don't need to go out and spend my money on the brand new releases. I can change up my makeup just by using different techniques. It's fun. Makeup is what you make of it. I always say, like, you don't need a lot of money to look and feel your best. I mean, this is not drugstore. You can go to the drugstore, you can find more affordable products, or like, you don't need it all is what I'm saying. Like, find a blush shade like this. Like, if you just want an all year round great blush, you're not into buying new things with the change of the season, you can just use this all year round, honestly. I just like to take what's ever left over on my brush and just bring it in a little bit because I want my cheeks to look like flushed. Again, I didn't pick up anything. I'm just using what's ever left over on my brush. I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter Powder. I know, who is she? I don't know, but I've been really enjoying this powder lately. I don't know what it is. I'm craving like more coverage without having to add too much coverage. So like you saw, I put foundation on, but I only put a little bit of foundation. I didn't put a lot of foundation. What I love is that this gives a little bit of coverage. Can you see the difference between this half of my face now that this is powdered and this half? Oh my God, it's so good. And I don't like when I get shiny here. So I'm gonna add a little bit extra just right there. And then I'm gonna take what's ever left over on my poofy and I'm gonna go over the bump of my nose. Get rid of that shine because shine brings things forward and I wanna bring my bump back. How long do we think that this will last? This hole is inevitably getting larger and I love her and I would totally buy her again, but I'm really like craving a new bronzer. But you know, again, you don't need to go and buy the latest and greatest. I've had this for the longest time. It's not too red, it's not too orange. It's literally the perfect color. And then for blush, you guys know, my technique forever and always. I love to match my cream blush with a powder blush. I just like to layer, it makes it last longer. So I have an array of just like these random powder blushes. Again, you don't have to spend a lot of money. This one is from NYX. I don't think that they make this anymore, but I've had this for a lifetime. And then this one is from BH Cosmetics. I would say those are pretty comparable. You see, this one and this one. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this and I'm gonna do the same exact thing. I want the blush to be concentrated in the back. And can you see how just adding that in the back, it lifted this side of my face? So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Love so many brow products. I've never been so excited about brows in my life, and I hate doing my brows. It is my least favorite thing in my routine, but I just think because I found such good products that I don't mind it. I don't. So I have 3 right here. I ran out of my Arcelli BB brow pencil in blonde, and so I've had to pivot. But again, I love all of these products, and it's just exciting. It's exciting when you run out of things. I feel fulfilled when I run out of things. Look how satisfying that is. Nothing like a satisfying click to an end. I like to use 2 different color pencils. I like a lighter one and a darker one. So my darker one is the Joa Precision Brow Pencil. Honeybee Gardens Fine Point Brow Pencil. So good. Joa one is a bit more warm, and Honeybee Gardens is a bit more cool. So I like that because if you have a mixture of different hair stroke colors, it makes your brow look more dimensional and it makes it look more natural. I'm gonna go in with my darker one. I need a close-up mirror and a far-away mirror just because that's how I like to do my brows. I like to look ahead and just get them to be more sister brows rather than distant cousin brows. So I like to shape the top first, give them the same arch and the same length. Still using that darker color, I go into the front. I'm gonna look down into my mirror and kind of just flick my pencil up. Oh my God, did you hear my stomach? I'm so hungry. Probably should have eaten before I filmed this video. So that's Joa, and now I'm gonna use my Honeybee Gardens, which is a little bit softer, a little bit more of a neutral brown. Look at them, look at them. I love a bold brow. Clean concealer brush, and this brow is just like a little heavier on the bottom, so I like to just go around the brow just to like lightly lift it up, shape it a bit. Another thing that I like to do to help soften the front is I take a clean fluffy brush, a big fluffy brush, and I just flick it in the front like that. And it just makes it a little softer because I find like I can get block brows. You see what that did? Eyeshadow. I've just like literally been using all my Laura Mercier caviar sticks. What is the vibe today? Favorites right now are Amethyst and Strapless. Those are just the 2 that I've been gravitating towards the most. This is in Strapless, kind of just like a really light, can you see? It's like disappears in some lighting and then is dark in another lighting. It's really cool. I don't know, I love these. If you're lazy like I am when it comes to eyeshadow, these just make it so fun. And then this one is Amethyst, which again, can you see? More purpley, and then this one's a little bit more rosy. What do I want to do? I think I want to go for the rosy one because it matches my look more today. So again, this is in the shade Strapless, and what I do is I lazy girl it up. Draw it all over my lid like this. Can you see? I just basically keep it to the center of my lid like that. Here, this is what I do. You can use any flat brush. I honestly, what is this? A Luxie 209. I like to go over the edges just to like blend it out and smush it into my eye, basically. There's really no technique to this. This is just what I do. I pat, I pull it in. I kind of just try and get it all over my lid. Kind of just go into these 2 palettes. So this is the Wanted palette, discontinued, I'm so sorry. And this is the Skin Deep, also discontinued. I'm so sorry. But I feel like my colors are kind of leaning more towards this palette. So you can find these kind of shades in any palette. It doesn't need to be this palette. I like to go in with a small little fluffy brush. This is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH37. I'm gonna go in with this darker brown. And I'm just gonna pat it on the outer third of my eye. Look at that, instant dimension. And I'm kind of just like pulling it in towards my eye and then lifting it out a little bit. I'm just kind of keeping it right here, and I'm gonna put some underneath and kind of like connect it in the outer corner. Look at that, 2 freaking seconds. Another brush I've been absolutely loving. This is the It Cosmetics. I think it's just their Effortless Crease Brush. I don't know. I got this in a set and I love it. I'm gonna bop into the lighter, more like peachy shade, and I'm just gonna focus that right on Like if you look where my pupil is, like right to the side of it, like closer to the outer corner. And I'm just gonna push it there, like push it in, see where I put it? And then once it's laid down, I'm gonna go out and then I'm gonna go in. And I don't know, I've just been kind of doing my eyeshadow in this like reverse kind of method. Like normally I would go in with the crease shade first, but I don't know, ever since trying these Laura Mercier caviar sticks, well not trying, I've had them for a long time, but I've literally been using them like every single day. I kind of just like reversed engineered it to sound all smart and whatnot. And then I like to go underneath. And I just like love that. It's just like a blown out effect. And if you brought it down too low in the outer corner, you can use your finger to just remove some of it. And I just love, love, love the way that that looks. Honeybee Gardens, this is in Belgian chocolate. I like a little line just to emphasize the eyes a little bit. It's not like a crazy liner. You guys know I don't really like wing it out, but I just keep it to a really skinny line all across the eye. Can you see how that just kind of like puts a spotlight on my pupil? I don't know, it kind of just makes my eyes pop. Do the waterline as well. Nothing too crazy. Can you see? Can you see the difference between my two eyes? It just looks a little bit more cohesive. I don't know. I just like what it does. And then I don't know if you could see what I did. I don't wing it out. The subtle things, like things that you can't see sometimes make the biggest difference. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in makeup. I take my pencil and I put it in the outer corner. I literally have it in my waterline and then I blink. And it puts this little weird like flick. I just like connect it a little bit. Just like that. And I don't know if you can see, but it kind of just like lifts the eye a little bit. Again, I don't know if you could see it, but just a little trick that I came up with the other day. Honestly, it was a mistake. I poked myself in the eye. I was trying to get the waterline over here and I blinked and it flicked up perfectly. And I was like, how am I the only one that just saw that happen? Pillow Talk Multi-Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. What I love about this is that it's multiple highlighters in one. I'm gonna take this champagne shade here just because I feel like, again, it goes with my outfit the best. I'm gonna put it underneath my brow right before the arch. And then I'm gonna pull it out towards the tail and I'm gonna bring it in to lift because again, I have kind of a heavy brow. Pencil brush, same color, put it in. I just like it to be a little bit more concentrated just to open up the eyes a little bit. I just want to put a little bit between my brows and flick it up. I'm gonna put a little bit on the Cupid's bow, just like that. Okay, I love this brow gel. Chef's kiss, it's so good. This is by e.l.f. I just really like this. It keeps my brows up all day. Again, the fact that it's clear, it kind of helps take away any excess brow pencil that looks a little too chunky. It just helps to make my brows look very natural. Oh my God, I love it so much. I've been using the Hourglass Unlocked. I'm ready to be done with this. It's not bad, it's not great. It's kind of just like mediocre. I haven't been curling my lashes. I don't know. Maybe I should be, but kind of just like manipulate them, pull them out towards the outer corner of my eye. It's a little like sultry, whereas sometimes when I curl my lashes, it makes them more like doe-eyed for me. Kind of like how psychotic my lashes look. Like they're a little bit like spidery and all over the place. I don't know, it's a vibe. I'm gonna do my lower lashes as well. I don't know if you can see what I just did, but I put a little bit like extra in the outer. Like I kind of like connect. It kind of gives like sad vibes. I am just a sad vibe, but I don't know if you can see, but I put a little bit extra in the outer corner like that. And I don't know, I kind of like what it does to my eyes. I've been scrubbing my lips. So before I hit play and started filming, I put my Laneige lip sleeping mask on. I'm using this little scrubby. I think I got this with points from Sephora a long time ago. Take any of the dead skin off. I've been into this like 90s lip. So Rimmel Cappuccino, love this. Oh my God. I'm gonna line my lips. Oh, it's so good. I've been using these two lipsticks. One of them is discontinued. I'm so sorry. But I will just show you the one by itself before adding the other one because I do sometimes not wear MAC among the Fireflies. Oh my God. Just can't. I found this in Ulta like years ago and it's definitely expired, but I'm definitely not getting rid of it. If you want to get your hands on this 90s lip, I have just worn these two together. So Rimmel Cappuccino, which is what I just lined my lips with, and then e.l.f. in No Doubt. Guys, the perfect vibey, okay, vibey drugstore lip. A vibe, a mood. So this is what I wear a lot. Like I would say this is like an everyday nude lip for me. Monday through Friday, I wear this to the office. 90s supermodel, like I'm very into it. You can go back in if you want to make it even more vampier and just add a little bit more lip liner. But look at this. Oh my God, it's so good. Honestly, guys, the drugstore does it the best, in my opinion, when it comes to lipsticks. On the weekends, when Mike and I are going out and I just want to add a bit more dimension to my lips and just make them pop like ever so slightly more, I will take this color, MAC, again, Among the Fireflies, and this is darker than No Doubt. So I take it. I don't even know if you can tell the difference, but I just add it right in here and here. But can you see it's a little darker and it kind of makes the No Doubt color pop. So I could go back in and just reinforce the center. You don't need to use this lipstick. You can do this with any lipstick. You can do this with any color scheme. So if you are like a pink lipstick girly, take two pinks. What I normally do is I put the darker one on, but I wanted to show you, you know, because they don't sell this anymore. I put the darker lipstick on and I focus it on the corners, and then I will take the lighter lipstick and put it in the center. So you could do a darker pink on the outside, a lighter pink on the inside. You could do it with peachy tones. You could do it with any lipstick just to create that kind of like ombre pouty look. If I want to go the distance and just give myself a little bit of hydration and also a bit more of a pout, I love these NYX butter glosses. I went to Target the other day and I bought a ton of different colors, but this is in the shade Fortune Cookie. Oh, this adds like the nicest little jutes. And again, I'm just putting this where I put Own It. So I just put it right in the center, smack my lips together, and there we have it. Look at that lip. I say it all the time. While I love to be minimalistic in some aspects of my life, there's nothing like a lip product. There really isn't. Okay, if you know me, you know I love jewelry. Jewelry is a passion. Aside from makeup, aside from skincare, I love jewelry. I'm a little heartbroken by this little tidbit that I'm gonna tell you, and honestly, I wasn't gonna tell you. Although I think I've told one of my subscribers in the comments, so maybe some of you saw that comment, but I mentioned these in a video, and when I was trying to find them online, I literally found these same earrings on Etsy for like under $10. I will link the pair of Etsy down below. But Mike got these for me. I think they were like 40 bucks at a really cute store in Montclair. But shh, we're not gonna tell him. I love these. I am a basic bitch and I have like the Gucci, the double G belt that everybody and their mother has. I've had it for years at this point, but there is nothing like that belt with these earrings. They complement each other. I love to go to work like I'm Steve Jobs. It's been a running joke in my family. I wore a black turtleneck, a black blazer, black pants. I wore these gold earrings and I wore my gold Gucci belt and I wore black loafers. When I tell you, it was a moment. Like I looked Italian and I looked fierce and it was just a vibe. I wore black that day in rebellion because I was just like in an actual terrible mood that day, but it actually worked out in my favor because I looked like a boss biatch, which has really just been my vibe in November. I've been wearing these two necklaces nonstop. I have not taken these necklaces off. You guys know my evil eye that I got in Greece, this one that my Aunt Debbie bought me. If you watched my vlog recently, you know that I worked with Linjer. I love this necklace. Like it goes with everything. It even goes with this outfit. So maybe I will put this on in just a second. My Van Cleef. Now this is a running error with my Van Cleef bracelet. Whenever the fall hits, the autumn hits, and I'm not wearing short sleeve, like if I were wearing this right now, you would not see it on me. So I just don't put this on. This is a gemstone. This is carnelian. Carnelian. I feel like I always struggle to say that. And I don't know if I'm saying it right. With gemstones, you can't get them wet. You have to take them off when you go to sleep, when you shower, all the kind of things. So in my brain, I'm like, if no one's seeing it, then the lazy woman in me, which is who I genuinely am, I'm not gonna put this bracelet on and off. So what I did was genius. Just let's claps and snaps for me. I love how I called myself a genius and then I did that incorrectly, but claps and snaps for me, because I went on Amazon and I found these extenders. Guys, this is game changing. If you are someone where you have bracelets that you no longer want to wear as bracelets and you want to wear them as necklaces, 2 for the price of 1. You can wear a bracelet as a necklace, so on and so forth. Linked 2 extenders. It came in a pack of 3 from Amazon. I will link the ones that I bought down below. And then like literally watch this. Literally watch this. Make my Van Cleef bracelet into a Van Cleef necklace. Shut up. Am I right? How amazing is it? Like, how game changing is this? Now, the other day I did this on one of my vlogs and then I went downstairs and I was talking to Mike. I think my camera got excited because my battery died too. And Mike looked at my necklace and was like, when did you buy that matching Van Cleef necklace? And was like so upset that I didn't tell him that I bought it, because he was like, you know, when we buy larger purchases, we buy them together. Like, it's a moment. And I'm like, no, I'm not. There's no way. This and a necklace is so expensive. It's ridiculous. Now, granted, if your hair is back, like, you're gonna see the extender, but I'm someone where I wear my hair down a lot. Also, love this bracelet that Mike bought me in the summer. It has evil eyes, but it matches my evil eye necklace because they're both turquoise. It matches perfectly. Oh my God, guys. Game changing. Highly recommend. You can make any bracelet a necklace for literally, I think I spent like $6 and change. This is such a beautiful layering piece. Again, this is by Linjer. If you want to purchase anything from Linjer, I do have a discount code. It's Fortune, just my name, Fortune, and I will put my URL down below. But it's just a really pretty mother of pearl. I love mother of pearl. I put it on backwards, but it's okay. I mean, you could do it either one. These are also by Linjer, so pretty. I love how lightweight they are. The actual circle, it reminds me of an oyster. 22 karat gold plated. Oh my God, a sophisticated woman. These are very feminine. They're kind of cool. I love Medicube. Medicube is the reason why I did not buy a ton of, well, I bought a ton of skincare in the Sephora sale because I ran out of so much of my favorite skincare, but I worked with Medicube a couple weeks before the sale went live on Sephora, and I had some products that were newer that were in my Sephora cart that I wanted to try, and I just decided I didn't need them because I have these beautiful products. So Medicube sent me a bunch of products, but these 3 are definitely my favorite. I have the Medicube Jelly Cream and I have the Collagen Night Wrapping Mask. I wear both of these at night. They are like the last step in your skincare routine. So kind of think of these as the product that's gonna lock everything in. The Collagen Night Wrapping Mask is fun because in the morning it's a peel off mask and it's so satisfying to peel off of your face. And then the jelly cream is just a sticky cream that dries down very smooth onto your skin. You wash it off in the morning with a little bit of warm water. These both help to boost your collagen in your face, so they make your face look plumper, they make your face look brighter. I find that they're extremely hydrating, and they both give my skin this really beautiful radiant glow from within. Highly recommend these. I love them. I put them in my Amazon storefront. I will link them down below in case you are interested. And then Medicube also sent me this daytime serum that helps to alleviate dark spots. So this is their PDRN Pink Peptide Serum. If you have melasma, if you have freckles, if you have dark spots from the sun and you just want to lighten them, so beautiful. This is like the best drugstore find. I bought this on Amazon. This is my nighttime cream. It's thick, it's beautiful, it's not slimy though, it absorbs into my skin, it doesn't leave my face like wet and sticky. Eucerin Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Cream. It is unscented, it is thick. This blows any expensive high-end night cream out of the water. If you are someone where you have dry, sensitive skin, I highly recommend this. Again, I will link this exact one down below in my Amazon storefront. Something that I did buy during the Sephora sale and I cannot get enough of, and I'm honestly shocked because I am not someone that is easily impressed or falls in love with a perfume. Tom Ford. Eau d'Ombre Leather. I don't know, guys. It smells like leather. It is spicy. It is delicious. It is a toilette though, but it lasts really well on my skin. Oh my God, you have to smell it. If you walk by a Sephora, go in a Sephora and smell it. I love the bottle. It's sexy. I feel sexy when I wear it. A spicy leather fireplace. And that is the best way that I can personally describe it. For nails this month, I wore this color by OPI. You will have seen it if you had watched my vlogs. This is Material Girl. I love this. It is like a milk chocolate. Like honestly, I wanted to eat my fingers when I wore this. It literally looks like chocolate. Last night, I decided to paint my nails, Olive and June, and it is in color Cozy. It's so pretty. I love it. Wine colored red. It actually matched the wine that Mike and I drank last night. My hair. I have been loving my dry bar wand that my sister bought me for Christmas. Oh my God, it's so good. I finally have gotten a hang of it. Honestly, like anything in life, practice, my friends, makes perfect. And I think I finally got it down. I mean, it could get better. It will get better. But I just wanted to mention my dry bar wand because chef's kiss. I could do my hair in like 20 minutes. It is impressive. I'm impressed with myself. 2024 was the year of hair for me. I've done my hair every single time. I have washed it, which you can probably tell by how much of my hair is damaged and broken, but I feel better when my hair is done. And I think I just look like a totally different person. I said in my October video that I wanted to wear this handbag more. This is my YSL. It's called like Lay 7, I don't know. I love this bag. However, I'm a little mad because YSL came out with a different color this season. I bought this in April. It was my birthday gift to myself. They came out with a nude color that would go perfectly with this outfit and every outfit that I've been wearing because it is like the perfect nude, and I can't buy it because this bag is ridiculous. Honestly, it was actually ridiculous when I bought it. It is like a big suede bucket bag. I pet her whenever I wear her. I'm a weirdo. But she fits a lot, and I'm very happy to inform you all that this was my most worn bag in November. What month are we in? I don't know. Time keeps on slipping. This I got from J. Crew. I will link it down below. It gives YSL vibes with like the smooth leather. It's vintage. It's not vintage. It has a vintage vibe. It's so vibey. It fits so much in here. So much, despite how like skinny it is. Oh, I love it. Oh, God, it's so good. I really want to be a stiletto chickie. I really do. However, I'm not. These I bought last year. These are from Madewell. They are high and they are mighty, but they are so comfortable. I love them. The fact that this is so thick, the heel and the platform, they're just so comfortable. They look sexy with stockings. I just highly recommend. I will see if Madewell still makes them, but I think I got them on the Black Friday sale last year. I either need like a thick heel or I need a kitten heel in order to wear a heel. But these are my J. Crew. I bought these with you guys. Remember I bought them and then I saw they went on sale and I returned them and then I bought them for the sale price and I saved $100. I'm into the wrap around your ankle vibe. Like both of these pairs have them. I think it's sexy when something is like gripped around your ankle, you know, up here. I love them. So pretty. Again, they go with this aesthetic. I think I'm gonna wear these to dinner tonight. I wore them to the mall. I walked around a lot in them. They're very narrow, so they squish my tootsies after a while, but I love them. Highly recommend them. I've been trying to find a therapist. I've actually done a couple consultations, 30-minute consultations with some people. I went on some different websites, took some quizzes where I got recommended different therapists, and I should have started looking for a therapist earlier, but I just wasn't mentally ready. It's just hard for me to find one that I feel comfortable opening up to. Again, that might not be the therapist problem, that might be the me problem, but I've been trying harder. And so in December, I think I'm finally gonna find the one. I'm gonna find the one. And I'm gonna move on with my life, but I am proud of myself because this is the most effort that I have put into the therapist realm ever before in my life. We all know, I'm trying to get into it. But it's a lot for me to talk about my feelings, and that's okay, you know, it's okay. I was really good at not really engaging in social media this month. I don't know, I'm out on the social media. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. I feel like I get sucked into the vortex of doom scrolling and I look at everyone and their beautiful like filtered faces, whether it be like a filter on their phone or a filter thanks to like Botox and whatnot, and it just makes me feel icky. In December, I kind of just want to be kind to myself because again, the holidays are rough. I'm not looking forward to Thanksgiving. I'm not looking forward to Christmas Eve. I'm not looking forward to Christmas Day. I'm not looking forward to the new year. My dad's death anniversary is in January, so like this stretch of time is really rough for me. I just want to be kind to myself. I want to continue to journal. I've been journaling. I need to get back onto my meditation. Did yoga 6 times this month, which is 6 times more than I did in the month of October, so I'm proud of myself there, but kind of just like nurturing a feminine energy of caring and understanding for myself. I just think I want to do more of that in December. I want to finish my book. I'm still reading the Magnolia Park series. I think I'm going to finish book number 2 and then I think I'm going to stop reading it because it's just like life is too short to waste it on things that I'm not enjoying and I'm just like, it's not speaking to me. Oh, and I meal prepped a lot. It was something that I've been saying for months that I want to get into, and I'm just hoping that I can really up my game, get better and quicker at meal prepping in December. But I love you guys so much. Let me know down below in the comments, what were some of your favorites in November? What are you hoping to do a little bit more of in December? Happy holidays. Let's strap on in and get ready for the ride, because I'm sure it's gonna be a roller coaster of emotions for us all. You know, it's a difficult time. You feel stress to buy gifts. Sometimes you feel stress about like family dynamics, your calendar's booked to the nines. So I'm wishing you a very happy and a very healthy mental health. Very important holiday season. Take time for yourself. Don't, you know, don't give all of your energy to everyone else. I love to talk to you guys, so let's talk down below in the comments. If you're not yet subscribed and you enjoyed this video, think about subscribing and clicking the bell button next to it. This way you get notification every time I'm uploading a new video here on my channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for taking the time out to hang out with me, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye guys.